This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Tom Seaver is our focus, and Eric, he's coming into this one with hits in each of his last 10 games. What do you think is contributing to his recent success, and what do you think about his chances of extending that streak in this one?
Well, Matt, to me, it really comes down to his approach. I think he's really been focused on seeing the ball deep into the strike zone instead of lunging out for it. When hitters wait for the ball, they tend to use the whole field, and that almost always returns good results. If he continues to use that approach, I definitely like his chances of extending the streak in this game.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Now from just outside the core of the Big Apple, MLB The Show has baseball from Citi Field in Flushing. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And we'll also give you a quick look at our two starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Everett Cabrera will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. Here.
Maybe even a couple of clubs that might again come October. Who knows? It's going to be a good one.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. So quickly one away here from the San Diego first, and before we get any further, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Avery Anderson will be the batter. Fast, slow, BK, you thinking fastball here?
That seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick. Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. Too much for the top of the lineup, setting the table.
Chase Headley will have his first opportunity now. First pitch. Now here's a ground ball to the left side, and no shot for Castro. It's into left field, a base hit. Carlos Quentin will get his first cuts here with two gone now and a runner at first. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Padres lead one. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Jed Jerko will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this five-game hitting streak. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And it's worth pointing out here with the trade deadline approaching, it's getting to be nervous time for some of these guys. You never know what can happen this time of year.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in for the first time here.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why you couldn't catch up with that one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Tommy Medica will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. And now a pitch on the way. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And Lagares will look this one in, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Cameron Maben is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder number 24.
And here's the first pitch. first pitch of the inning is turned around and into the gap in left center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. So a good job there as he opens up the third inning with a two-base hit. And as we check out the ranking on the team leaderboard, you can see that that gives him an even 20 now on the campaign. Ian Kennedy will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Everett Cabrera will dig in for a second time. A strikeout pick in the infield in here with one away.
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike three, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Standing in now, Avery Anderson, as this is popped foul.
Worst thing in the world.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for out number 3. So the inning will come to an end. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Chase Headley will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. First pitch to him.
It's going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Carlos Quinton will stand in. He grounded out his first pitch. Now here's his swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Lagares will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Jed Jerko will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
One down.
Here comes a 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Yasmani Grandal will try it again. It's the first offering. A ball hit hard to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Nobody, eat it, eat it.
Tommy Medica will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. And at 4 apiece. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Cameron Maben will make his way towards the box to lead off.
Had any real overtaxed him, so he should be fine for the time being.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Which is right there for strike 1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Everett Cabrera will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt?
That whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still down. It's 2-0. Avery Anderson get things started for the...
That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
And it looks...
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind him.
Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Chase Headley with a solo shot. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1. Carlos Quentin will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first.
Lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Duda makes the play here. 2 gone now. Jed Jerko will dig in. Strikeout victim is led in the ballgame for the Padres. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ballgame. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Mets out in. Yasmani Grandal will stand in. A strikeout.
This was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with the left.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Tommy Medica will stand in now.
One time, right here.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's Cameron Maben now, as he'll hit a ground ball here to the right side. Flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 4 and the Padres 1, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tom Seaver will stand in for the...
Really focused on it. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Sammy Ortiz will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. It's been free and easy the whole way through.
Everett Cabrera will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Avery Anderson will try again. Struck out swing. Right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
We've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Chase Headley will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the all as he's behind 0-2 now. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop 3rd strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Mets lead it 4-1. Carlos Quentin will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4-5. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Well, you know he's going to be happy to finally come away with that strikeout, but he's so deep into the start right now, and you hate to burn through that many pitches on one hitter as he did right there. Those at-bats, they seem to take a little bit more energy out of you later in the game than maybe back in the first or second inning.
Jed Jerko will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check.
Just to these last 2 hitters.
Hey, check this guy out. Let's go.
Thank you, mate. Misses ball 4.
Yeah, a lot of strikeouts for these guys, but not too many walks. In fact, no walks until this at-bat.
On with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Tommy Medica will stand in as their last
Life, even over 100 pitches.
Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch